crude oil tá dem produce tẹ́lẹ̀ $900 per barrel ní tẹ́lẹ̀ 900 barrels la produce. So right now wọ́n ti increase the crude oil yẹn sí 1,400 to 1,700, which means Nigeria is generating more. Báwo ni wọ́n tún ṣe wá ń yá owó? Nǹkan tó kàn nìkan explain fún wa nìyẹn o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n dẹ̀ dáhùn pé àwọn ò ní nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ sọ, pé àwọn ti ìyẹn mo fi sọ pé constant gbà tán ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ò ní nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ sọ, wọ́n ti sọ síbẹ̀ pé àwọn ò ní question yẹn láti dáhùn. And at the end of the day tẹ́ bá fún wọn ní 100 hours bọ́n sọ pé àwọn ò ní question yẹn láti dáhùn, kí ló pé bí a pé mò ń ṣe kíní wọn ò ní question yẹn wọn ò ní rí dáhùn tó tọ́, because the question is easy. Nígbà tẹ́ ti sọ pé ẹ̀yáwó ta ti ń generate owó mọ̀, kí ló dé tẹ́ tún yá owó? Just tell us the reason why they are borrowing more. Simple something. And you say you don't have anything to say. Once you say you don't have anything to say, ṣé ká jókòó ká dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ kẹ́nìkan máa sọ fún wa pé ẹ̀yà solution ni pé ẹ̀mọ́ ẹni tẹ́ bá fẹ́ support wa kò correlate máa ń sà yẹn. Kí pé bí a pé mò ń interrupt or mò ń bú èèyàn kò correlate. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo cordial relationship tó wà nù ẹ̀mú èèyàn tẹ́ bá fẹ́ support wa ẹ má ṣe kinní kan yàtọ̀ sí pé ẹ kàn ṣàlàyé fún wa nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń bíbá yìí àti sọ à ń sọ̀rọ̀ àbàjẹ́ tí Tinubu ń hù. If you are not convenient with it, then you go. Tá bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé ìwà àbàjẹ́ báyìí ló hù, then nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yìí ìwà àbàjẹ́ kọ́. You have right to come up that okay nǹkan tẹ́yìn people yìí ń sọ ìrọ́lẹ̀ ń pa o, antagonize ni o. Antagonize ni o, tá pé antagonize nǹkan báyìí ni nǹkan báyìí ni nǹkan báyìí ni nǹkan tá fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn. But if you say okay o mi ò lè lọ mọ́ NBS wá fún ẹ, nǹkan tí mo sọ pé mi ò mọ̀ tí mo ti torí ẹ̀ wá sórí media tí mo ṣe ojú mi tí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀, you can easily come up and say Ọládélé nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí irọ́ ló ń pa o, nǹkan tó ń sọ òun là nínú NBS yìí o, oye báyìí Nigeria generate o, oye báyìí ni Nigeria income o, oye báyìí náà ṣe ń ná owó o, má máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ o. But you don't have that. You are just wasting our time. You are just playing with our emotion. Kì í ṣe pé wá ṣeré bíbá yìí, kì í ṣe pé wá ṣeré, kì í ṣe pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. Mo fẹ́ lọ tajà ni mo fọjà mílẹ̀ tí mo wá ń take time mi láti wá sọ nǹkan yìí. Ṣàgórì à ń sọ pé wèrè ni Ṣàgórì, owó tán lọ gbà ní kíní, tán lọ gbà ní kí lórúkọ ẹ̀, tán lọ gbà ní UK loan again. Ṣàgórì náà tó sọ pé ó máa renovate port. Ṣé ìgbà tí Ṣàgórì bá pa gbogbo Nàìjíríà run? Ìgbà wo ni Ṣàgórì tún débi bẹ̀? A ṣì ń sọ pé constitution sọ pé ẹnìkan kò gbọdọ̀ handle project of $1 billion. Èèyàn kan tẹ́lẹ̀ in 2023 is for just $500 million according to the constitution of the country. Ìgbà tẹ́ débẹ̀ 2023 Tinubu tó débẹ̀ wọ́n integrate wọ́n sọ di $1 billion. Despite $1 billion náà Ṣàgórì ló tún gbé fún. And Nigeria, you want us to sit down. Ká máa sọ pé mo support Tinubu, ẹni tó wù mí ni mo ń support. We just say people should not share it. But when you are saying this, we have already said this earlier. If you are supporting Tinubu, just come and tell us. You may know that one in your mind. This is a public space. There should be a reason. Nǹkan báyìí ni mo ṣe ń support here. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé Turkey ní last week from 9,000 naira to 12,500. Increment of 5,000 naira. If you are collecting a 70,000 naira, can you buy 2 kilos of turkey out of it? You eat, you cook, just a week. Owó yẹn máa tán. It never come up láti sọ̀rọ̀ pé minimum wages sí ó ti kéré jù. I can propose minimum wages to be a minimum of 800,000 naira. Let me just tell you the truth. A minimum wages for ẹni tó bá ń gbálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ cleaner Nigeria should not earn lesser than 800,000. If you want to live a real life, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kálàáfíà kó jọba nínú ìlú yẹn. But nǹkan tá à ń sọ àní Ṣàgórì náà gbé kinní fún, just come and tell us the reason tí Ṣàgórì máa ṣe máa hold tó máa gba contract $11 billion. Company náà lẹ́tún gbé port renovation fún again. Kí ló fà á? What should be the reason? Ìjọba irọ́ ni ìjọba tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí. À ń sọ pé report kò give financial report. You don't know. You do see any country in the whole world tó give financial report. Nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. You requested for a loan of $21 billion. A loan in budget Nigeria converted to dollar. Nigeria budget 60-something trillion naira in Nigeria in 2016. How much is it into dollar? Is it up to $35 billion or $40 billion? And you still want to seek a loan of $21 billion? Then how much are you generating? What to generate is not feasible to Nigerian.
It's not obvious.
It's not feasible, no financial report. That thing, no yakamaso. Toripa and tweet or lójoojúmọ́. One for financial Minister of Finance. One for sọ pé ẹnìkan ló wà ní charge. Minister of Finance is saying that òun ò sí ní charge láti give financial report. One your woman, your obìnrin kan báyìí. Who is supposed to be in charge?
No transparency at all. The same MBS mo ti lọ check Mr. Ayinde is correct that the total revenue is 34.82 trillion naira. The total expenditure 47.9 million naira. But where are this money? Ibo ló ń lọ?
Ibo ló ń lọ?
Where
Ṣé
is
wọ́n kọ
it?
síbẹ̀?
According to the federal government, they title the budget as budget of restoration, securing peace, rebuilding prosperity. Where is this prosperity that they have rebuilt since 2023? Because according to ẹ wo ìlú, kò sẹ́ni tó ń prosper. Epo láti iye tí epo wà yẹn, kí epo wọ 1,400 naira per litre. So where is the prosperity? People are not living well. A dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀, a máa criticize. It is our job to do so while we are trying to survive.
All right. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo yín. Mo kí everybody o. I greet everybody. The struggle you are struggling for Nigeria, and God will enable us to achieve it. Because there's one thing I just want to chip in. You see, kíní yìí ò ń ṣàkọ́kọ́, kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ òun náà ló máa jópin. Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ tún máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò sí ká má rí àwọn kan nínú wa tó jẹ́ pé they will criticize what is good. So when they see those that are doing criticizing what is bad, never happy because of the peanut they are receiving. So àwọn nǹkan tó ń rí gbà ló ń jẹ́ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn against humanity wọn, against the detriment of the country. Because when we look at it, tabari gbogbo government tó ti ń kọjá lọ, there is an open space to criticize. Even though tó bá jẹ́ pé criticism lè pa àwọn míì lórí oyè ní lórí hot seat of that presidency, á ti pa Jonathan dànù then. Because we know how we useless that man in his post, whereas we never know that he's doing good, he's helping us. Please, only that time the man want to remove subsidy. Ta ló antagonize ẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn pé kó má yọ subsidy. Ó ti yọ tán náà. Ta ló lọ dìtẹ̀ ń pé kò yẹ kó yọ. But nígbà tí wọ́n yẹn wá, ó tún dá padà. Even though ó ti ń reduce owó epo yẹn lọ́lẹ̀. Then, but we are not still satisfied. But many people did not know that gbogbo oníkálukú ń wá nǹkan tó máa jẹ ni. Òun ń jà fún kóun lè débẹ̀ ni. Okay, nígbà tó débẹ̀ kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé the first thing he first do is to remove the subsidy. What you have campaigned against is what you are doing. Is that a good thing? Okay, you remove the subsidy, people are happy. Okay, your subsidy will not suffer anymore. They will use the money at least to cushion the effect of all those things we are lacking. But now, instead of that to be done, it's different things we are seeing. Moto to da fúnra yín, apartment to da fúnra yín, Aso Rock tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ní kò òun ló mọ̀ pé kò da, ẹ̀tún ti vice president ṣe, ra jet, ra gbogbo many things you bought for yourself, but you have forgotten that some people are looking forward to you for their greener pasture. Gbogbo àwọn kìíní ẹ, because when you know them from the beginning, you know that they based on propaganda. Ó kàn dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ inú ìwé ni, ká kàn máa wo àwòrán inú ìwé. That's what they are good in. They can sketch anything for you, but in theory, but put it in practical, they can't. They can't. It has been long when we know, even though in Lagos State, Taba Lagos State vividly, it's 8 years he did nothing. Fashola ló jẹ́ kí Lagos State wà okay. 4 years Ambode ló tún jẹ́ kí Lagos State look nice. Àwọn yẹn dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe out of his consent. Ṣèbí nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ ká Ambode wọlé lẹ́lẹ́kejì nìyẹn. Fashola náà ò bá má wọlé lẹ́lẹ́kejì tí ò bá ṣe pé iṣẹ́ tó ṣe àtàwọn èèyàn ń wò pé wọlé lẹ́lẹ́kejì tí ò. Tí Fashola bá kú òun bẹ́ẹ̀, they will lose that position. Ló fi jẹ́ kí Fashola ṣe lẹ́lẹ́kejì. But people are carrying the glory of other people and giving other people. All in the name of what? All in the name of ó ṣe dáadáa, ó ṣe dáadáa. No. Ó yẹ ká máa wo àwọn kinní yìí. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó ń support Tinubu yìí? They are giving them something. Àwọn táwọn UK ń bí ìtàbá mọyì tán pín fún àwọn tó lọ support Tinubu nígbà tó wá sí UK. You will open your mouth. Gbogbo àwọn tí ò fẹ́ support èèyàn, they never allow them to reach there. Wọn ò jẹ́ kán débẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó fún lówó yẹn nìkan, àwọn tó ti choose, àwọn tó yàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí àyànfẹ́ wọn nìkan was given the privilege to enter, that is support. What is bad in that? When our government, our president come to a country and we are there, at least we will be happy to go and meet him. We'll be happy to tell him, this is what is happening in our country, we don't need it. But they never give those people that will say the right, they never give them that opportunity. Instead, they deny them and give those who will cover their shames, they give them the opportunity, at least to go and parade, all in the name of the money they have given to them. At times, a máa ń jẹ, kí la máa ń pè náà? They call one thing, I've forgotten, but when I remember, I will let us know. Yes, a máa ń jẹ ògúnmọ́yán nígbà míì, a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó yìí máa padà wá bá wa. Kò sí nǹkan tá a ṣe tí ò ní padà o. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń jẹ́ ṣẹ̀rí àwa táwa ń diaspora, ó ń dùn wá, a máa ń sunkún lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ bí Nàìjíríà ń ṣe rí. Because they are suffering a lot. Àwa náà ní family ń bẹ̀ náà. Tí Nàìjíríà bá dalé ní kí la ń wá ní diaspora. Tí Nàìjíríà bá dalé ní iṣẹ́ tá ń ṣe bí ìyá àlè ṣe ń lù wá náà. Ẹ bá rí iṣẹ́ tá ń ṣe bí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa ni. But ìjọba wa nígbà tí Tinubu wá, you come again, you made the arrangement that those who doesn't have paper, they are called criminal. Those who have this thing, they need to repatriate them back to Nigeria. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé kọ́bọ̀kọ́bọ̀ wọn tó ń wá, tó ń tí ì níwèé, tó ń fi orí wọn pamọ́ síbì kan, ó tún fẹ́ gbé wọn padà sínú ìyà ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé bí ìjọba ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn? A good government, someone who is in a government, will fight for the goodness of his country and the people he is ruling. Not that you keep on destroying their life, making their life miserable. Because Taba ma sọ, me, I've known him, mo mọ̀ láti ìgbà tó ti wà ní AC, and we know that nothing good will come out of him. That's why I don't talk, I don't make noise. I know that he's a failure from the beginning. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀ pé ipò yẹn ló aspire láti dé. Ó dẹ̀ ti débẹ̀ ẹ wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀. Is it right kọ́mọ ẹ̀ máa pín owó kiri? Bàbá ń ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀, ọmọ ń ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀, ìyàwó ń ṣe tiẹ̀. Is it we that are worshiping him, or is him that's supposed to worship us? There is nothing that cannot happen. No. Ẹ má máa sọ pé bóyá tá a bá ṣe o, àbá ṣe o, ó yìí máa wọlé lẹ́lẹ́kejì. We knows everything. It's the work of our hands. Anything we do will give us victory. Not that we are against him, but we are against the bad doing he's doing in the country. We're against he did not, because ó promise wa pé tóun ò bá ṣe electricity fún wa for 6 months, tóun bá padà wá lẹ́lẹ́kejì ká má vote òun in. And it's a promise. He said a promise made is a promise kept. People are forgetting that promise. We see glamour that he should do second time. Second time for what? Kí la fẹ́ figure out n pò ṣe sí Nigeria. Coastal road tẹ́ ń pariwo, mítà mélòó ló dé? Can that coastal road finish in the project of those, even though Tito ma fi kó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè tán? Brother mi yẹn sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ó ní ó mú successor wá. Buhari tó mú wá so is a good successor than Jonathan. Nígbà tóun náà dẹ̀ dé, ó náà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibi tí Buhari ti dúró, torí ẹ̀ ní ìyà yẹn fi ń jẹ wá ń sìn. That means they have no plan for the country. Ẹjọ́ ẹja lajú wa, ẹja lajú wa. Let's know what is right for us and what is wrong for us. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. I stop here.
Can we ask questions?
Àyíké ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní sùúrù. Big Bros, ilé ìtẹ̀sán last yẹn ni ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Understand? Yeah, it is true. You can ní opinion, you understand. But mo máa ń wà concern ni pé ṣé ó ti le jù kí gbogbo wa ní good opinion ni?
ẹ gbogbo wa ò lè ní good opinion nítorí kíni because of our some people's bad motive ní ò ní jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní the same opinion but ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kó dáa fún tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó dáa fún ìlú ẹ̀ he will have good opinion towards his country that's it.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé mo lè béèrè question?
You are free to.
Big báńkì lẹ́jọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí big báńkì sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Big báńkì tẹ bá wà pẹ̀lú wa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ ni bàbá yìí sọ kalẹ̀. The last speaker spoke eloquently and spoke well. And ẹ má yẹ ká parọ́ fúnra wa. Tinubu kì í ṣe èèyàn gidi. Because èmi believe pé kò nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú. Nígbà tí wọ́n attack military base tó wà ní Borno, ibi tí wọ́n lọ attack Borno yẹn, èdè kan tó lọ attack ìjọ́ kejì ní Tinubu gbé báàgì ọmọ oko ó sọ pé òun fẹ́ lọ UK. Ṣé UK yẹn ni Tinubu ò dé rí tọ́wọ́ attack military base yẹn? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, bí àwọn agbésùmọ̀mí ṣe pọ̀ all over the world, military base mélòó ló máa attack? These are questions that is needed to be asked. But tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Tinubu yìí, àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé kíní kan, you have made up your mind, you are not a good person, blah blah blah, yada 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 yada. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ reality. Tinubu ò ṣe nǹkan gidi sí Nàìjíríà lẹ́yìn policy wo ni Tinubu ti ṣe tó ti affect the common man? Wọ́n sọ pé orí bíbẹ́ kọ́ ni oògùn orí fífọ́. Mr. Favour bẹ́ ṣe wà yìí, ṣé torí bá ń fọ́ yín ṣe máa sọ pé kó gé ọrùn yín kúrò ni? It's not possible. Ó débẹ̀ pẹ̀lú empty brain ẹ, ó bọ́ sórí àpèlé lọ́jọ́ kìíní ó pariwo no more first subsidy. That statement láàrin minute àwọn èèyàn ti change the pump price. Corruption kan nìyẹn o ò ṣe policy láti lè attack àwọn tó lọ change the pump price yìí instantly wípé kẹ́ ọkọ̀ ta epo tẹ́tí rà ní 170 náà kẹ́ tó ta tó ní 1000. O attack àwọn corruption tó wà nínú NNPC. The same Buhari tó gbé wá fún wa, that same Buhari nínú administration ẹ̀ wọ́n wá 210 trillion tí. And you will come and tell us not to criticize him? No! 210 trillion. That is almost about $190 billion. Do you know what can do? Do you know what that can do in an economy? Owó yẹn lásán, owó ATS tí wọ́n waste yẹn, tí wọ́n bá gbé lórí omi Èkó nìkan máa fún gbogbo West Africa ná, Nigeria máa generate owó. Pẹ̀lú little iná tá tún ní lórí power grid tó ń dákúdájú, power grid àbíkú tá ń lò. Nigeria tún sì ń sọ wípé àwọn fẹ́ ta iná fáwọn ìlú kan nínú Áfíríkà. Ìlú yóò jẹ́ níná. Àwọn ìlú tẹ́ ń taná fún yìí, their light is stable. Tí electricity bá wà about 95%, if not almost 100, because àwọn farmers wọ́n ti ń lo electricity. Ẹ̀gẹ́ tó ní poultry ṣé kò lè tanná? Ẹni tó ń da ẹran ṣé kò lè tanná? a ṣáà charge torchlight tó fẹ́ fi rìn lóru kó má lọ tẹ ejò mọ́lẹ̀. Common electricity ẹ̀ fix ẹ̀. wọ́n mọ bọ́ ṣe ń kówó lọ mosque 500 billion tí ṣe Tinubu ló ń pín. ẹ mọ bọ́ ṣe ń kówó lọ church bọ́ ẹ lè invest. ẹ mọ bọ́ ṣe ń ro federal government ń ṣe bọ́jẹ̀tì fún Mecca. ráìsì tán ní pé wọ́n pín wọ́n ní pé Ramadan package ni. àwọn ọ̀kadà tuntun tó ń pín, àwọn mọ́tò tuntun tó ń pín, àwọn márùwá tuntun tó ń pín, wọ́n ní pé Ramadan package ni. But kí ló tí wọ́n ṣe factories nígbà tí wọ́n allow church building tó lè accommodate èèyàn 3 million. Why tí wọ́n ṣe factory tó máa take off 3 million jobs off the street? Ṣé mo kọ́ tí 3 million jẹ́ ṣá? But the same IMF tó fi Tinubu sí orí ipò tó wà lẹ́yìn òun ni wọ́n ń praise Tinubu. And guess what? Wọ́n sọ pé Nàìjíríà ti sanwó gbèsè wọn tán lórí IMF. Nígbà tí mo lọ́wọ́ iye gbèsè yẹn $3.5 billion. Ẹjọ́ tọrọ nìyẹn. $3.5 billion èló ló jẹ́. It's not even up to 10 trillion. Ṣé mo ní àwọn owó tí Tinubu ti gbé lọ?
Can I ask
Ṣé
a
mo ní
question,
àwọn
sir?
owó tó ti gbé lọ kúrò nínú sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù yẹn? El-Rufai jáde ó sọ pé Tinubu ń gbé over 100 billion lóṣooṣù ó ń yọ nínú àkáǹtì Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n jẹ́ lọ ti bọ̀bọ́ yẹn mọ́lé. So kí làwọn wọ́ọ̀kì kankan mo fẹ́ mọ̀. Ẹ wá sọ Nàìjíríà ẹ sọ di ìlú játijàti, ẹ sọ di ìlú tí ò rojú, ẹ sọ Nàìjíríà di state of anarchy tí wọ́n ń pààyàn èèyàn lójoojúmọ́. àwọn mọ́là kan sì tó ń dẹran, àwọn mọ́là tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti wheelbarrow lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí yìí. Gateman ni mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ta ló máa dìbò fún. bọ̀bọ́ yóò tí lọlé láti 2024 December ìgbà yẹn ló ti lọlé gbẹ̀yìn. ó ní pé òun ò lè travel. wọ́n ní pé ta lè máa dìbò fún, pé ṣe máa dìbò fún Tinubu yìí. ó sọ pé no, Peter Obi làwọn máa dìbò fún because àwọn ti rí Peter Obi as the answer. ẹjọ́ in the history of Nigeria kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó repo ní 200 naira rí. Aare pon 200 naira rí. Tinubu skyrocket over 1000%. Do you know how much is 1000% skyrocketing? Amẹ́ríkà tó fowó kún epo nítorí pé Iran ń jà. Owó tó fi kún epo kò tó 20% iye epo yẹn. Just cents, chicken change ló fi sórí epo. But Nigeria kí ló dé? Okay, analyze there. Ẹni tó ń gba 70,000 lóṣooṣù. Wá imagine pé ní epo 1,000. Mi sọ pé wọ́n fọ epo 1,000. 30,000 naira ti lọ in a month. And it's not even possible, it's not realistic pé ó máa lo 1 litre ó máa fi tọ́nà mọ́jú àbúfẹ́ fi ṣe basic amenities tó wà nílẹ̀. Kí la sọ pé kí Tinubu fún àwọn Nàìjíríà basic, kí ni basic amenities? Electricity. Ó wá lọ kọ́ coastal road sọnù. Coastal road ọ̀hún ẹjọ́ ẹni tó ń gbé ní Ìbàdàn, irú àwọn ẹ̀sìn tá ń gbé ní inú Abẹ́òkúta, báwo ni coastal road ṣe benefit mi? Answer me, how does coastal road benefit me? But ìkọ́ tí Tinubu ṣe coastal road fún láti máa gbé epo láti Calabar ní kò ṣe fẹ́ yan ọmọ common masses. This same coastal road àwọn lọ́mà lọ́sì fi ń gbá títì nígbà táwọn other countries, second world countries, wọ́n ti ń lo mọ́tò láti fi clear títì. Àwọn third world countries wọ́n ti ń lo mọ́tò láti fi gbá títì. Nàìjíríà sì ń lo lọ́mà. And this same àwọn ìyá lọ́mà iná owó tẹ̀ fún wọn kò ká kankan. So kí ni kó tá ń wọ́ọ̀kì tí àárí wọ́ọ̀kì láti ọjọ́ yìí. Ẹ wá gbé pressure lórí àwọn tó wà ní diaspora. Àwọn wèrè kan náà tó wà ní diaspora yẹn orí wọn ò pé. I'm so sorry to say. Ó wà ní diaspora Nigeria dey rebuy, and you are still defending this nonentical person. Tinubu doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about your emotions. He doesn't care about what you think. He doesn't care about what you eat. He doesn't care about your security. He doesn't care in giving you good infrastructure. All he cares about is to build his empire and make Nigeria a monarch system. Nígbà tí ó ń kó adúrú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ wípé kó máa pín káàkiri, ẹjọ́ bó ní Ṣèyí Tinubu ti rí owó tó ń pín. Ṣé lórí iṣẹ́ ẹnjìníà tó ń ṣe ló ti rí owó tó ń pín? Ẹjọ́ host ni mo fẹ́ dá lóhùn ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ́ni platform, host mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so host ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ sáré round up ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Nǹkan tó ń dùn mí nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, a sọ pé kí Tinubu má jẹ owó àní pé kó má kówó jẹ, but kó má dá wa ń gbèsè sí i. Nígbà tó sọ pé san 3.5 billion fún IMF, Nàìjíríà nígbà tí Tinubu gba ipò 87 trillion ní gbèsè tí Buhari filẹ̀, báyìí sì àti clock it almost 200 trillion, and it's projected by the end of December wọ́n máa clock it 250 trillion naira in debt. Ajẹ́ ń jẹ owó, wọ́n ti ẹ má gọ̀ wọ́n ní kó fẹ́ pa satellite tí China bá wa ṣe o, because ní 2018-2015 satellite wa ó ní problem. Àwọn China ti ń threaten wa, wọ́n nípa jà wọn ní 11 trillion naira. Ẹ lọ san owó wọn o, gbèsè yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Tinubu à ní pé kó má jẹ owó, bọ̀ má jẹ owó débi pé ó máa àmọ́ kó ti jẹ́ future títí wa, ó ti jẹ́ future àwọn ìyá wa, má jẹ́ future àwọn ọmọ wa. Ìtò jẹ́ ti tó, get out of that seat. Nigerians don't want you. I rest my case.
I have a question, host. I have a question for him. Can I ask a question?
All right, every question.
Okay, Oga. I like the beautiful emotions and everything that come with it, sir. As you have said it that you don't want Tinubu to get out of it. Who is that better candidate as you speak today? Who is that saint that is out there today?
There's no need
better
for you
than
to
Tinubu.
candidate we are voting for. We are not parading candidates here.
No, Oga,
You have no right
I want to ask a question.
me.
I'll let him
You have
answer
no right
now.
to
If he
ask
say,
anybody the
Oga, calm
candidate.
down.
No,
If he
you
says he's
have
not
no
going to
right
answer, fine.
to ask
But
me
let me
of the
ask him.
candidate.
Are you the one? I'm not asking
I
you.
have it on my mind to choose any candidate I want.
Oh, so why are you biased like this? Why are you mute me now? This basically the person is supposed to mute, not me now.
Mr. Benjamin and Mr. And àwọn ibi tí màá ti máa rí owó nìyẹn. If I want to campaign, give me money, pay money to my account. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ get everybody else support program mi. Ṣé kó dára fẹ́ kó rí better person? Ẹ get everywhere yìí don fly you ní àjọ ẹni fún àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. That's the honest truth. Fún ẹni tó bá ní àṣà tó lè fún question tó bá mú béèrè, ẹ jẹ́ ká fún ọ ká fún bọ̀tẹ́ jọ̀ọ́ torí ọ̀nà ẹ̀kọ́ náà bá fi sí lọ́sàn láti support láti ìwúlò ìjọba mi torí aládàtà láti power bank olóyè ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdẹ̀ tún wà òkè ẹ bá mi fowó sí ìjọba máa.
Okay.
So
you can't if you speak against the government and you don't provide a solution, that's more or less like a wasting of time. Oga, for the next time. Thank you so much.
Mr. Benjamin, how old are you? How old are you that you cannot be the president of Nigeria? Are you not more than 18 years?
My brother.
Make Nigeria.
My brother.
You are more than 18 years.
My brother. Come back home, come and contest. Let us see how
Are you not more than 18 years?
how popular you are.
Now me dey ask question, make I answer.
Somebody that Somebody
Let
that
me
cannot
ask
win,
question. No best.
that cannot win a war,
Let me
making
answer
us on
him.
social.
Let me answer him. Let me ask question. Let me answer him. Mr. Benjamin, did you hear everything I said from A to Z?
Sorry, sir.
Ẹ ṣe gan. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ from A to Z? Okay. I believe you did not hear what I said well, because I'm anti-Tinubu. You believe that I don't have anything in my head or anything to contribute positively to the government. And let me tell you this clearly and straightly. I said it correctly earlier. Mo mention Peter Obi, but the reason why I put Peter Obi into my discussion, nítorí pé ó sì ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ká má ta any party níbí báyìí, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ polówó anybody ó ní láti sanwó, and I can't be mi lè máa go against nǹkan tí host sọ. So I did mention Peter Obi. If you heard me clearly and not
So
just
Obi will
listening,
transform your life that Tinubu couldn't do, Abi.
please do
Congratulations.
not come against me.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ayinde, àwọn èèyàn míì fẹ́ wọlé, àwọn náà fẹ́ kọ́
No, I have just a question. I have a question.
jẹ́ kí another person sọ̀rọ̀, tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wá béèrè question yín. Make Nigeria great. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀yin náà drop contribution.
Favour báwo ni bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ àlàáfíà? Ẹ̀kú gbádùn àmbolo wà lára tí voice ẹ̀ ò lọ kẹ̀dá dámì tó wà ẹ̀. Lábẹ́ òun gba tẹ́gùn lábẹ́ igi àánú ni. Ṣé rí Favour contribution tèmi ni pé Nàìjíríà orílẹ̀-èdè tó bá fẹ́ nílọsíwájú àwọn kan tán ní láti ṣe ni pé wọ́n ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn gbúdọ̀ jáde at least 90% of the population of that country, the qualified voters, should come out and vote for the right person to lead them. That is the only reason tẹ́ ẹ ṣe lè rí good governance. But tí ẹ bá ti jókòó, tí ẹ bá ti sọ pé kí 15% or 20% people kán wá jáde kán vote fún yín, ẹ ò lè gẹ̀ẹ́tì gbogbo àwọn nonsense tá a máa rí lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà òun là ń rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ṣé ti yé wa? Because orílẹ̀-èdè tó ní more than 230 million intelligent people, one idiot kan wá ń rule orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn, a ò ní way forward kankan. In the last 3 years, going to 3 years now, by May 29, it's going to be 3 years. If you ask them, the only question, ask them, kí ni ìjọba tó wà lórí ipò yìí, kí ló ti provide fún ọmọ Nigerian tí wọ́n benefit? Zero. Education, zero. Electricity, zero. Security, zero. Health sector, zero. And even the economy of that country is collapsed already. Ẹ kàn ń pàdé nẹ̀ni. Because ìjọba tó wà lórí ipò lẹ́nìí, ẹ ti ẹ̀ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín pé when this government get to the power, kí ni Nigerian debt 74 trillion as at May 29, 2023, 74 trillion. What is our debt today? The last one, the report last was March 2025, not a report in Nigerian debt last. And this government is keep borrowing. More updates láti ìgbà yẹn. Now we already have more than 200 trillion debt already in Nigeria today. More than 200 trillion. Kí náà fi owó yẹn ṣe? A responsible government ó ti take over power in the last 3 years. How many schools ló ti build? How many hospitals ló ti build? Okay? No, zero. But the same government can go and build the houses for the judges. The same government can buy a private jet. The same government can build, you squander the Nigerian resources like anything. Now, official second term, you are paying governor 500 billion to come to the APC. 500 billion. We have the proof by Faraya governor. Oloso, only 500 billion. Not so fun. He said it. Second week, don't sorrow you not the camp plus APC. This is what 500 billion can build in the society. 500 billion in Ondo State affecting local governments. Tí ẹ bá fi 2 billion tí ẹ bá fi build the standard school yẹn máa accommodate 1,000 children in that school, ó dẹ̀ máa ní everything 2 billion naira. So that means you can use the 2 billion ó lè fi kọ́ at least in each local government can fi kọ́ 5 school each local government, that is 10 billion. 10 billion times 10, that is almost 10 billion times 18, right? 18 local government, that's almost 118 billion. 118 billion can build 5 schools in each local government in Ondo State. 180 billion. Why do you give that money to one governor as a pension? Because you are paying this governor 500 billion, LA 500 billion, LA 500 billion to come to the APC. Òṣèlú lẹ́yìn ṣe ṣèlú ò build ìlú, and ẹ̀yin tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń support Bola Ahmed Tinubu lẹ́nìí ẹ lọ bèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ara yín. What do you benefit from this government? The Tinubu government, the wicked government, they are secure the future of their unborn children, but they are messing up the life of your children. When you come to the social media and I said, now, ta ló lè ṣèlú? Tí Tinubu bá kú lẹ́nìí, ṣé Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ kú ni? Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ stop ni? Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ move forward? Abi? So the Bola Ahmed Tinubu now, Kayode Joseph from Ondo State is a secretary of APC in Ondo State. On your mandate, Kayode Joseph fújòkó sí o, pé Tinubu or nothing. Ṣé àbàbọ̀ ti gbé Kayode Joseph in the last 2 weeks? Ǹjẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kankan lẹ́nu APC? Ṣé APC declare state of emergency because they kidnap Kayode Joseph in Ondo State? Kayode Joseph àmọ́ bóyá wà life, bóyá wọ́n ti patch today. Ṣé APC sọ kankan? Ṣé wọ́n bá rẹ̀ sí 100 billion? That's so your life is not important. Tí wọ́n bá gbé ọmọ Peter Obi ní Nàìjíríà, federal government á ti declare state of emergency. Bó ṣe wà lọ́pọ̀síṣàn yẹn, tí wọ́n bá gbé ọmọ Àtíkù, federal government á ti declare state of emergency because àwọn tó jẹ́ pé life wọn matter nìyẹn. Your life doesn't matter in front of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ṣé ti yé wa? And we sit down here, I'm going to compare Nigerian with epo lọ 1,500 now in Nigeria, more than $1 per litre in Nigeria. America owó epo America ò tí ì pé 90 cents. Bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, kò tí ì pé 80 cents per litre owó epo America to today. Nigeria ti ra epo more than $1 per litre in Nigeria. So you what? Do you know how many barrels of crude oil Nigeria produce? 250. We are producing 1.8 million barrels every day in Nigeria. Our consumption is less than 250,000 barrels in Nigeria, and we have a guy in Nigeria that have a refinery of 650,000 barrels a day in Nigeria. Why can't you negotiate with that guy so that Nigerian people can enjoy money resources? Nigeria one rapo in the nation to get the minimum wage is 70,000 naira. We are complaining, but the government ti mú in Nigeria o. In Nigeria today, tí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí ẹ̀ bá mọ̀, you have a two enemy in that country. Two enemy in that country. Number one enemy is Mohammed. Number one enemy, Iyabo Ojo. Number two enemy is very dark man. Àwọn méjì yẹn. Because anytime something like this happen in Nigeria, they come out with one idea to divert of Nigerian attention. Therefore, orí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹnìkan náà ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria bàjẹ́ right now on the social media. Every social media you go to right now, ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni ibi tó ti ń divert attention. And this thing is happen all the time. So yẹ yín, so Nigerian, ẹ lu ọpọlọ yín, politician lu àwọn kan. You guys need to prepare bó jẹ́ pé 2027 election ẹ fi ṣe revolution, voters revolution. Go and get your PVC. Tinubu must go. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ẹ lọ yá owó lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, ẹ̀yin lẹ jáde ní about 5 months ago, ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀ná $1 billion lórí Lagos Seaport. Méjì tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, $1 billion. The same project f $1 billion yẹn ṣe, òun lẹ́tún lọ gba 770 something million pounds in London. Lẹ́tún wọ́n fi ṣe the same project yẹn. The same government ló jáde tó sọ pé wọ́n ti generate owó tó yẹ kán fi ṣe budget of 2025.
Wọ́n ti ta British Steel Ṣàgórí àti ọlọ́jọ́ máa pín owó wèrè ní wọ́n náà wọ́n ti ta British Steel make Nigeria great. Àwọn India ti ra British Steel don't exist more. If they ask the enlightened was in England, they would have known what was going on because they don't really care.
So those things. Ẹ dẹ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn pípù dẹ̀ mú ọjọ́ ọ̀la Nàìjíríà, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ta, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo kìíní, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ta. Imagine, look at Oyo State governor, former governor for Oyo State, Ajumobi. Look at the list of the property tí bàbá yẹn kó jọ ní Oyo State. Just one person. Ayé yín àwọn Oyo State dẹ̀ bàjẹ́ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣèbọn lẹ rí? Let them come out with the list of the property Tinubu ti loot in Lagos State. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n come out with the loot of Akeredolu tó loot l'Ondo State. Mímí kọ́ every one of them wọ́n the property that people ti acquire in those governments. And we sit down, we clap for them like idiots. We come to the social media to defend these people like a criminal, like a bastard. What is the achievement of this government in the last 3 years now? The Minister of Electricity, ó wá ń jáde ó sọ fún yín pé Nigeria we are sorry, we are do this. When the same minister nígbà tẹ́ wọlé ní June 2023 tẹ́ introduce 200 billion naira subsidy on electricity tẹ́ ń gbà tẹ́ yọ lórí ọmọ Nigeria. Nígbà tẹ́ wá tẹ́ mú owó yẹn tẹ́ kó jẹ́ nígbà tó da March 2025 ẹ lẹ́ increase owó iná by 35%. Where is the electricity? Where is that electricity? Ẹ wá ń rotate iná Nàìjíríà. Ọmọlẹ̀ aníná lẹ́nìí, Oṣòdì anilọ́túnla. Ẹ wá ń rotate iná Nàìjíríà. Ẹni bande B sí. Mo náà ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. So Nigerian, ẹ lọ jáde kẹ́ lọ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa lé àwọn olórí burúkú kúrò lórí ipò. Put the record of all of them on the Google. Gbogbo wọn ní criminal record. Òṣèlú ò tí ìlú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣe rí yìí. Tinubu ò fẹ́ jẹ́ anybody sọ̀rọ̀. You are using the judiciary to mess up the country. Ogunja Nigerians are paying trillions of naira every year for the kidnappers. Kidnappers what that lucrative business in our country. Government patronize wọn. Kidnapper, I'm in Safu kidnapper. Àmì tó sọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ pé you know what, Nigeria politician, ẹ̀yin náà register ọmọ yín sínú iṣẹ́ àmì náà, ẹ ti lé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn because ẹ̀ wò òótọ́, soldier boy, ẹ̀ wá òótọ́, ẹ ti lé kúrò lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. I congratulate you for that guy because ọjọ́ tó ń gbé ọjọ́ ìnápa 40 àmì inú gbóbi tó ti lọ gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Kí là ń bá káàkiri? Ṣé àjẹbí ìkókó ni? Ṣé ìyà kì í sú wa ni? Everything we complain in Nigeria, take rice. Nina, take rice. Kò sí security, take rice. Kò sómi, take rice. For how long? So Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o. Ṣọyẹ yín ẹnìkan bè lọ́wọ́ mi I have a prepaid meter mo ní náà wà where is the guy on a prepaid meter mo ní náà wà lórí prepaid meter o. Ṣèbí ní tó bá ń ná ní prepaid meter máa gbé náà síta. So everybody go and get your PVC and vote this man out. Ele ò kì í ṣe pé ọmọ yín ò lè ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ò nílé epo tó ti ń ra epo ní 100 naira per litre ọmọ Yorùbá ò nílé epo yẹn the same price lẹ́yìn àti ọmọ epo àtàwọn ọmọ ọsán rà á níbi tá a ti ń oúnjẹ lọ́tọ̀ the same price lẹ́jọ́ ń rà á security ń pa yín nílùú the president of the country ní àwọn Nigerian media ẹ má report ẹ má sọ síta no media no radio station Nigeria tó ever náà sì pé oye Hamilton pa Nigeria àná òde yìí wọ́n sì lọ pa almost 9 army ní Kwara state lánàá 9 ẹ lọ sórí page bọ̀bọ̀ Alhaji English Alhaji yẹn wọ́n kò kú wọn síbẹ̀ 9 yesterday ṣe yẹ yín wọ́n withdraw army kúrò ní Borno right now wọ́n ní wọ́n ti out of ammunition army Nigeria mi ò ní ammunition mọ́ wọ́n ti withdraw wọn kúrò ní Borno ṣe ti yẹ yín ṣe country lélẹ̀ ṣá ṣe country láwa yìí so favour mo ṣì wà ń bá ẹ mọ́ mi dúkẹ́ kárọ̀ mọ́.
Any question from Nigeria great o? Any question from Nigeria great?
Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ question mo ń gbọ́ ẹ̀.
Question is straight. Ẹni pé wọ́n ní tó bá ní insecurity wọ́n fún wọn ní rice. Tó bá ní kílọ̀kù kan wọ́n fún wọn ní rice. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n kún ẹ̀sìn lọ́dọ̀ yín àwọn orí rẹ̀ sì gbà ń bí o.
Host ẹjọ́ kí mo lè ṣe tèmi náà fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Hello make Nigeria great. Hello make Nigeria great.
Yeah, Mr. Tunde, go ahead.
Okay, ṣé kí n go ahead? Okay. Mo rò pé nìkan ṣì ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Báwo ni?
Make Nigeria great to respond. Mo ní wọn kún rẹ̀ sí débi báyìí mi ò bóyá yín rẹ̀ sí gbà.
Social media tó bá ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn náà gbọ́n àbá tí
wọn ò pín débi wọn ò pín rẹ̀ sí débi àwọn APC ẹgbẹ́ wọn ló ń pín fún. What I'm trying to correct you for is that the rice they are sharing is not for Nigeria, it's for APC members because they never announced publicly where my responser they never announced publicly where they are sharing the rice.
Bàbá Mr. Feyi Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó gba ìbànújẹ́ wọnú ilé ẹ ṣàmì ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó gba ìbànújẹ́ wọnú ilé ẹ àwọn tó ń gba ìbànújẹ́ náà ń gbà wọnú ilé wọn because the situation of Nigeria kò yẹ kó gba kan lọ politician Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó gba ìbànújẹ́ wọnú ilé ẹ another question tó bá fẹ́ béèrè.
Okay, ẹ ṣe gan make Nigeria great. Tí n bá máa rántí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa power ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa subsidy and conclude in those two area of your submission ipe is what government can do. My first question is kí lẹ rò pé báwo mo ṣe lè sọ ní Yorùbá kí lẹ rò pé what are the problems that our power sectors are facing right from the beginning of the Fourth Republic? Can you itemize the problem? Thank you. That is the first question.
Are you eating it with the back?
Is that?
ṣé mo lè dáhùn ìbéèrè yẹn?
That is the first question, sir.
That's the first question.
Question tí wọ́n béèrè ń sí ṣé mo lè dáhùn?
So what is the problem?
Babe.
What are the problems?
Babe.
What are the problems? Hold on. How many months ló take Egypt láti generate almost 10,000 kilowatts of electricity in Egypt in their new city? And how much is the cost? How many
What
months?
kind of problem do they have?
They
Is it
do, they,
power
does, they, do,
generation problem?
they generate the power from the beginning, from the
Listen,
scratch.
currently, sir, me of Eka divert, the current power generation in Nigeria today is around 24,000 megawatts. You understand?
3,600 megawatt, 3,600.
Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ
We are
báyìí?
3,600
20,
actually, 3,600 actually.
ah, yeah,
Yes.
okay, let me say this. How many generating plants land in Nigeria?
How many do we have in Nigeria?
No, it's even, no, the rest are coming up. The one that is confirmed, we have 20 hydroelectric power plants, and we have 20 gas fire plants, and we have 5 hydroelectric power plants. And if you look at the
Also, how
capacity,
many megawatts did we generate in the country of
24,000 only most often here. It was previously
3,600.
listen now.
Not bury.
No, I don't need to ask.
Mr.
It's what I
Obuki,
told
please,
you.
what's your point?
No,
Are you
I
trying
asked
to
him question.
defend this government?
Mr. Obuki. No,
Yes,
sir. He
Are
can
you trying to
defend the
defend the
I have
government.
the
Are you
right
trying?
to
He
defend the
he can
government.
actually defend the government. But you asked a
Yes,
question the other time.
I
You
have.
said, what is he complaining about? What is the major problem? I want to
No.
answer
I
that question.
never. That is
Our
not.
major economic
That is
problem.
not my wordings. Mo
Okay.
sọ
What
pé what are
what
the
was the
problems?
wording?
You see, before Kenya Tole criticize a particular sector, especially quote and unquote, mi ò sọ pé Kenya má criticize government, but before kó
Okay.
tó lè criticize a particular sector, o gbọ́dọ̀ mọ
Okay.
nǹkan tán face before you even
Okay.
provide a solution and
Okay.
evaluate
Ṣé mo lè
government.
sọ nǹkan tá à ń face
Yes,
economically?
thank you.
Economically, we are facing
I
high
said
Offense.
inflation.
we are
We are
talking about
facing
power
severe
sector.
currency depreciation. We
Power
are switching
sector.
over dependence on our oil exports.
No, he talked about
Economically.
Mrs. Ajay Folakemi. He talked about power sector.
The
That is why
problem
I
is
asked
power
him about
sector.
the power sector.
You don't have competent people that will handle that play. That's basic. Forget
Thank
about
you.
any other thing.
No, that is not the only problem. That is not the only.
And how many months? How many months ni Raji Fashola sọ fún wa pé máa take wọn láti generate electricity 100,000 electricity fún Nigeria? How many months?
That is not my question. That is not my question. Address my question.
How many months? When listen. How many months?
Ṣé Raji Fashola jẹ́ generating plant?
So,
Anything
but when they
that
are in
goes in
opposition,
private, how
when
can
they are in
Fashola
opposition, hold on. When these people are coming to power, they told us that it's supposed to take
that is not my
Nigeria 6 months.
question. I'm
to
not
generate
addressing individual problem. My question
So
is
that,
not addressing
sorry,
individual
make Nigeria
problem.
great. Please, it should
Oh
not
my
be as
God.
if we are trying to antagonize him. He asked a question. Please, can you repeat your question again? Because I'm ready to answer that question, sir.
Thank you. That is why I like you, Mrs. Ajetomo Folakemi rather. My question is, you see, before you can evaluate, criticize, and even condemn to some extent, you will have understanding of the happenings in the sector. Take for instance, he talked about power sector, and I said, oh, it's like you have understanding. What are the problems? What are the problems the sectors is currently facing?
Inadequate infrastructure, underfunding, gas shortage, low investment, high debt, frequent vandalism of the infrastructure due to no security. I've answered your question, sir.
Mr. Ajay Folake, you said
Thank you.
undercost,
Underfunding. They are not funding the infrastructures of the power sector.
But what about the money? The government
Exactly,
The
sir.
government
Nítorí mo ní pé kẹjẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀.
said
Nítorí pé mo
they
fẹ́
paid
dáhùn
200
question wọ̀nyí pé
billion
sector
every month
on sọ̀rọ̀
as
pé
a
sector
subsidy.
kan, why is
Thank
it
you.
failing? And I have answered the question.
Mrs.
Now let us
Ajetomo, please.
emphasize on the
Thank you.
underfunding. Why
Yes.
is it not funded? People are paying. Ṣé mọ iye tó ń ta unit, sir? Mo sọ pé Nàìjíríà lẹ́wà.
Yes, I'm in Nigeria.
So
Boss,
people are
you can
actually
give me
paying for
2 minutes.
lights.
2 minutes
Do you
after
know
two
how
minutes.
much we are owing? Public
No,
debt,
you see,
external debt.
when they are talking about underfunding, let me just brief that. When they are talking about underfunding in that sector,
question yín nínú answer tó ń fún yín most important two things ló wà very important yẹn sì kẹ́ take note wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa funding wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa vandalization àwọn wo lẹ máa bá nídìí vandalization àwọn èèyàn tí wọn ò rí lóúnjẹ jẹ ni kí là ń pè pé wọ́n vandalize kínní àwọn tó ń vandalize àwọn lẹ máa ń rí tí wọ́n máa ń gbé nídìí transformer yẹn ẹ lè rí èèyàn tó róúnjẹ jẹ kó máa lọ sídìí transformer kó fẹ́ lọ gé wáyà ara issue tí a ní nìyẹn ẹ understand ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí another person make contribution wọn ẹ get wọ́n ti answer question yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká another person make contribution wọn. Túndé King àbí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa drop contribution yín.
ṣé ń gbọ́ mi
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ti
ṣé
gbọ́
ń
yín
gbọ́ mi
báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú wa àwa nìkan la lè gbára wa lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀bàlújẹ́ tó wà ńbẹ̀ yìí àwa nìkan la lè gbára wa lẹ̀ tí n bá ní pé ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kò sú mi ṣe rí even ìlú England mo ń gbé báyìí mo dẹ̀ tún ti wà ń lu ìsìn for the past 6 years iná ò ṣẹ́jú rí ṣe yẹn tí n bá ní ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú bí mo ṣe wà ń lu ìṣẹ́ pé mo ń live well kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ jẹ tí mi kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ rà tí mi ò ní ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣì ń bọ́dà mi ó ń fún mi ní headache every day because governance is not a rocket science every day níyàwó mi máa bá mi jà bọ́jẹ́ báyẹn kọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà pa ẹ́ every day màá máa wo news every day màá máa wo TVC no sorry Arise TV màá máa wo channels gbogbo àwọn all these news máa yí o ti fi Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ má fọ ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà parẹ́ bọ ìlú mi ní Nàìjíríà àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ tó ń bàlú yìí jẹ́ they are still there all these people they come to this all these people they come abroad every time wọ́n rí gbogbo bí nǹkan ṣe wà ní àwọn gbogbo tó ń lọ káàkiri and yet they are not ready láti fix the country wa. What is the problem? For example, look at Tinubu now. Kí ni máa yí kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ láyé ẹ̀ tí ò ti ní? Ó ti govern Lagos for 8 years and since then with your manipulation ìwọ ló ṣì ń fa àwọn èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan síbẹ̀ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ bá kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ilé àwa ń bẹ̀. Ó ti jí owó pẹ̀lú owó tó ń make lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbogbo revenue tó ń rí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn kò yẹ kí Èkó kó rí bó ṣe wà yẹn ó yẹ kí Èkó kó dàbí Dubai tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn people wọ́n ṣe normal right thing tó yẹ kó ṣe gbogbo owó yẹn wọ́n kó jẹ ni tẹ́ bá mọ iye owó tó wà láwo táwọn people tó ti stack papọ̀ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ talking about bí àwọn Fáṣọlá gbogbo àwọn tó ti wà bí Tinubu kí lorúkọ kìíní tó ṣe ń gbà yẹn tó fi ń jí owó ń gbà yẹn Alphabeta tẹ́ bá mọ iye owó tí màá yìí tó ti kó jẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ èmi ò mọ nǹkan tí màá yìí wà láyé ẹ̀ ìgbà tó fẹ́ tí àwọn èèyàn dìbò tán ní Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan èmi ò wà nú àwọn tó yẹ pé ó lè máa fi gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ tó ń pa yẹn láti fi mú mọ́lẹ̀ èmi mọ orú èèyàn tó jẹ́ mo ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn gbà yẹn pé tí màá yìí bá fi lè di president tó bá ṣe 8 years tán tó bá sì ní good health ó ló máa fa èèyàn sílẹ̀ láti ṣe president nǹkan tó ń ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa ṣe Nàìjíríà níbi tó ń lọ nìyẹn. That man is evil, I'm sorry to say. But àwọn tó ń support máa yí wọ́n mọ orí èèyàn tó jẹ́ ìgbà ìmọ̀ sọ fáwọn èèyàn tó wọlé mo ní máa yí tó bá fi lè débẹ̀ tó bá ṣe 8 years tán next president olómàfilẹ̀ because ó ti capture INEC ó ti capture judiciary ó ti capture army ó mọ gbogbo owó tó ń make in country ó ti wá dáṣẹ̀ sí owó láti enough money sí petroleum then gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ àwọn gbogbo àwọn owó tó ń make ní borders everything òun ló wà in charge nsìn ó ní enough money láti buy everybody in Nigeria. ẹ jẹ́ wọ́n sọ ọ̀kan fún yín máa yẹn it's not even all about money it's about his mind it's about the kind of person he is he's a wicked soul. kò ṣe ẹ mọ iye owó tó ti jí ni owó tó ti jí in 1 billion years bó ṣe wà yẹn kò lè tán fún family ẹ̀ but the kind of person tó ní ó enjoy káwọn èèyàn máa suffer ṣé ó yẹ yín ó enjoy láti máa lord lórí everybody 8 years tó máa lò tó ń bá tàbá boot máa yí house ní 2027 next president ó ló máa fi sílẹ̀ until tí báyẹn bá kú tí ó tó bá ṣe wà alive bó ṣe ń rule Lagos ló ṣe máa rule Nigeria àwọn èèyàn tí wọn mọ bí tí máa yí lọ wọn mọ orí èèyàn tó jẹ́ is a wicked man wicked soul ní Tinubu àmọ́ nǹkan tá a wọ wá àti ìmọ̀ nǹkan tá a wọ Nàìjíríà yẹn a ti wọ̀ a ti dáràn lọ́wọ́ máa yẹn a ti wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Tinubu àwọn èèyàn tí ìmọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n rò pé joke ni he doesn't care about any fucking body Tinubu ò care about anyone ó ti fẹ́ sọ àwọn èèyàn dẹrú kó máa fún wọn rice nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn yẹ́ ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ máa fọwọ́ pẹ́ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi tó o bá fúlù àwọn ẹrú wèrè tó wà ń bẹ ó lè fúlù àwọn bá a ṣe pọ̀ tó Nigerians we are very intelligent people but a lot of people we are scared kò sẹ́ tó fẹ́ kú.
Yeah, Mr. Tunde, thank you very much, sir. Àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ contribute ẹ jẹ́ ká tún fún àwọn èèyàn míì láàyè láti contribute. Lady K, ẹ jẹ́ ká gba àwọn obìnrin náà láàyè kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Lady K, ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ bá wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ drop contribution.
Okay, I don't know if I can use English because I don't speak Yoruba. So what I want anybody, please, in the panel, if they can answer the question, why the Nigerian Air Force has never participated in trying to quell the insecurity in Nigeria. Why is it only the Nigerian army that has to deal with this insecurity in the country? Why is the Air Force just being dormant, yet they were able to go to Benin Republic to go and show off and support France in whatever the agenda was in Benin Republic? And also concerning, that's one question there, concerning the question somebody was asking, who is a saint? No country has a saint to rule anywhere in the world. All Nigerians want is somebody that will take the resources of the country and put into developing the country, the infrastructure and other things to enable Nigerians create jobs for themselves and for others. So if anybody is not performing, we should not sit down there and allow him to continue for 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 4 years. We should demand that he resigns. They have to resign and go away and let the next person who is the vice take over. If they cannot perform too, we ask them to resign and go away. We have the order. Even the president of the Senate can step in. We don't have to hold new election. Let them keep going. We don't have to continue to hold these people down in the name of anything. And another thing is we should stop this tribalism thing. Because my person is there, I'm not ever going to see anything else than the person should be the one ruling. Because it's not helping anybody. All over the country, it's not helping. So we should stop all these things. If we have people from anywhere that can perform, then we give them the chance to do. And the things will be physical for everybody to see. Not the kind of degeneration that Nigeria has become. I never knew Nigeria can get to the stage where it is in everything. If you see the schools in some places, secondary school, where children are being kept to learn, the roofs are not there, they are leaking. Hospitals, the same thing. Somebody is sick and lying on the bed. Water is dripping from the roof. and they are using buckets to collect, moving the bed around to collect water from. It is happening in Nigeria. Why are we tolerating this nonsense? We should call for them to resign. They can resign. They claim to do democracy.
Ti rí ohun tí a mú wá fún wa lénìí, ẹ bá wa like, ẹ bá wa share, ẹ bá wa subscribe sí orí Òjíṣẹ́ TV, ẹ bá wa tẹ notification bell so that a bá tún mú àwọn àkọ̀tun wá fún wa, ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ò kọ́kọ́ máa rí títí di ìgbà tá ò tún máa pàdé lórí Òjíṣẹ́ TV. Ó dàbọ̀.